Welcome to our show. Today I will be interviewing Jaylan, who is a student at Purdue University, about which majors are good for college students to study. So please, welcome Jaylan to the show.
How you doing today, guys?
So Jaylan, tell me a little bit about industrial technology at Purdue.
Well, industrial technology is a program at Purdue University in the School of Technology, which is actually named Technology Systems Management. And this major prepares graduates in many ways for a variety of different job opportunities. As said in the name, it is technology based,
Right.
but runs into many different areas of work, from retail establishments to hospital settings and even government agencies, as stated by Purdue College of Technology.
All right, that sounds great. So what kind of classes do industrial technology majors at Purdue have to take?
Well, first off, for a bachelor's degree, you need 124 to 125 credit hours to receive your bachelor's degree. You have 36 credit hours of required classes, which could range from industrial ergonomics to production cost analysis and even production planning. And then you have 69 credits of selective classes, which could also range from econ to elementary psychology and communications. And then you have 12 free elective credits, which can range from any class at Purdue University that would also help you get your degree.
Right, so it seems like there's a wide range of classes that you can take.
Yes, it is.
Good. So Jaylan, can you tell me a little bit about jobs in industrial technology?
Well, the job opportunities range in various areas, from industrial engineering to sales engineer, and even production manager, and much more options. The average salary for these graduates in industrial technology is $46,625, and the placement rate is about 88.9% here at Purdue University, which is actually very high.
Yeah, that does sound pretty high.
Yes, it does.
So would you say that this is one of the best majors for college students to choose?
I would definitely agree, especially with this placement rate that we have here at Purdue University.
So what kind of students would be successful in this major?
Well, a definite help in determining that is the Holland's Code, which in most cases, people in this industrial technology major are IRE, I standing for investigative, which describes abstract thinkers, R for realistic, are people who prefer to work with objects, and E for enterprising, for people who like to work with other people.
Can you tell me on campus, where is the department located?
The College of Technology is located in Noy Hall of Technology, which is located on Northwestern Avenue next to the Electrical Engineering Building.
So I want to talk to you a little bit more about the plan of study. Are there any specific quantitative reasoning classes required for this major?
Yes, you will be taking Math 153, which is Algebra and Trigonometry, which you can take in your first semester here at Purdue University. You also take Tech 120, which is a Design for Technology, which also can be taken in your first semester here at Purdue.
Right.
There are no foreign language requirements, and you have 12 free elective credits.
Okay. So the last question I want to ask you, are there any quota requirements for this major?
The only requirements are an adjusted minimum GPA of 2.5 is required to code onto the program, but there are no meetings or anything else of that concern. Now, before we get out of here, I wanted to ask you a few questions about biomedical engineering. I hear that it's been making quite a bit of noise here at Purdue University.
Oh, all right. Well, biomedical engineering is in the College of Engineering, obviously, and it's basically researching medical and biology technologies and theories, and then applying those into the actual technology fields to create new medical devices and basically aid the medical process. Or there's actually a lot of research in biomedical engineering. So that's basically the summary of the major.
Sounds like a lot to it.
Yep.
So Abdul, what do you learn in this major?
Well, there's a few different engineering topics with respect to biology in the medical field, such as BME 301 is a class you take in your junior year, which is bioelectricity, and BME 488, which you take in your senior year, which is pretty much composed of project designs and technical electives and science electives. So it's really just like engineering, but thinking about it in terms of the medical field.
So tell me about some possible jobs.
Well, that's pretty straightforward. Once you graduate, you can work as a biomedical engineer for some of the major engineering companies, or you can actually go into research and start researching new technologies in the medical field and things like that.
So, Abdul, what type of students are typically successful in this major?
Well, a good way to look at that is the Holland code, which is made out of three letters which describe what skills you're good at. So the first for the code for biomedical engineering is IER, which means investigative, which is people who like to analyze and solve problems; enterprising, people who are good at leading or managing projects; and the last one is R, which is realistic. So people who like to work with objects and machines, and do hands-on things.
So, where on campus is the department located?
BME is located in the Martin Jischke Hall of Biomedical Engineering, which is south of State Street. And I've talked to current biomedical engineering students, and they've told me that it's not a really large department, and so you get to know a lot of people, most of the people in the major, and that the advisors are pretty friendly and good about meeting with students and things like that.
So, would you like to go into further detail about the plan of study?
Yeah, sure. So, one specific quantitative reasoning class required by the university is MA 165, which is Calculus 1, and you'll take that in your first semester. And a science class that's required by the university core is Chem 115, which you also take in your first semester. There's no foreign language required because it's not really useful for engineering, and there's only 3 credits of a free elective. Otherwise, there's 12 credits of selectives.
All right. So, you want to tell me about the quota requirements?
Yeah, it's actually not that complicated. You have to attend a CODO meeting, and to CODO into BME, you have to apply for the fall through first year engineering. So you have to be in first year engineering first, and as long as you have a C minus in all first year engineering courses and have taken Chem 116, you should be able to CODO. And in recent years, according to the website, all the applicants have been accepted, which is roughly 100 new students per year. So CODOing is a pretty straightforward process as long as you meet the requirements.
All right, sounds good. So, it seems like there's a lot of similarities and differences between these two majors.
Yeah, some of the key similarities are that they're both math and science based majors or technology based majors, and the Holland code for both the majors are similar. So they require the same type of students that are investigative, realistic students, and enterprising. But some key differences are in the plans of studies, the types of courses, and also the workload of the different majors, such as BME requires 130 credits, whereas industrial technology only requires 120 credits for graduation. And there's many more credits of free electives in industrial technology and not as many in BME. So those are just some of the key similarities and differences between the two majors. So I guess that's all the time we have today. So thanks for being on the show and telling us more about industrial technology.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you for telling me about biomedical engineering.
Yeah, I guess they're both two good majors that new students should choose to study.
All right, definitely, man.